Coming out of 2019, my outlook on games could not have been better. Things were going good. I got a couple good gigs doing commentary. Some hot titles were slated to come out. And then because of a certain event, all that came to a screeching halt. I'm of course talking about Taco Bell removing the holy grail that was the 7-layer burrito from its menu. So now all I'm left with is, gamer fuel alternatives are the limp soft shell taco and the hard shell taco. Now, the soft shell taco, you take a bite of that thing and, everything inside just oozes out of the back like it has norovirus. Just as an aside, please don't hit the images tab when you Google what norovirus is. And the hard shell taco should honestly be used by the military in war. I cannot be the only person to take a bite out of one of those things and then it just explodes taco shrapnel like into my gums. Sorry guys, I just got informed by production that we're not sponsored by Taco Bell, so that's all the airtime I can give them. Actually, hold on for a second, guys. Hold on. Shut up. Everybody shut up. Everybody shut up for a moment. Now, Taco Bell, if you're listening, you could change that. My DMs are open, and I just set up the slip and slide if you get my hint. Ball's in your court, guys. Anyway, I wanted to talk about the state of gaming for me, with all that's happened in the 4 years that has been 2020. I can pretty much put all of the games that I played this year into 5 categories. Fighting games, card games, AAAs, the grinders, and finally the diamonds in the rough. First up is card games. Actually, hold on, guys. Tito, where'd you put that graphic at? Yeah, let me borrow it for a moment. All right, guys, Shadowverse. Shadowverse is the next evolution in collectible card games. There are thousands of cards and infinite possibilities. You can choose from 8 classes, each with its own special set of cards including followers, spells, and amulets. Starting from the middle of the game, you can evolve a limited number of followers. Evolve your followers at the right time to... Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. Shadowverse is tight. It's good meta, super free-to-play friendly. It really is a lot of fun. If you're interested in it and you'd like to know more or you want to know if you're going to be interested in it, I made a video for you to figure that out. I'll put it up at the end of this one here. You can take a look there. All right, so what's next? Fighting games. So because traveling and meeting people, to play was pretty much impossible this year, I've been pretty much relegated to playing fighting games online. So this is the part where I would throw up the Street Fighter V disconnect, meme. But that ain't me, man. I got standards. I'm better than that. The one good thing to come out of fighting games this year was the realization by Japanese devs that making a good fighting game with horseshit online netcode translates into a ton of bad press and sales. I'm not going to say, that it was a silver lining, but because of this year, we probably sped up the adoption of mainstream fighting games using rollback netcode by about 10 years. I know not everyone watching this is a diehard fighting game fan like me, so if you guys aren't, a fighting game player, and you're wondering what rollback netcode is, it's kind of hard to break down in a single video like this, why it's good and how it works. So maybe I'll explain that in another video. But to sum it up in terms that, pretty much anybody can understand, it's psychic magic in your Ethernet cable. Yeah, take that for what it's worth. Anyway, Street Fighter V and Grand Blue Versus were pretty fun games for me this year, but, the due to internet for those ruined that, so much for those games. I also gave BlazBlue Central Fiction a try, but my sparring partners to learn that game were 1, a 10-year BlazBlue veteran, and 2, an actual EVO top 8 BlazBlue player. So you can understand why I put that shit down. Alright, moving on to the AAAs. What I've learned is that when you're a fighting game player, the skills you learn in games like Street Fighter or Tekken transfer over and improve your skills in other areas of gaming. You just innately know when to attack and to defend, as well as, how to maneuver around the enemy's attacks, like if you were playing footsies. Rather than tell you, actually, just Tito, just roll the clip. I need to get extra far away. And because fighting games force you to think and analyze situations quickly under pressure, your decision making in games as a whole significantly increases and allows you to keep cool in stressful situations. Okay, yeah. Please let me hit this. Woo, wait, no! Yeah, that being said, although I found the challenging aspects of the game a little lacking, I still really felt the story, characters, and gameplay for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice to be really compelling and just overall a lot of fun. I know I ended up playing the game really late, but somehow I managed to avoid spoilers, and I really can't say that that is a game that should not be missed. I think by this point, the person is actually just reading the text on the screen, so I think that I can just get away with saying almost anything I want at this point. So I'm just going to hit him with a couple of U, Mo, Gui, Gui, Fi, G, Sao. Really, I think that as long as I don't change the speed of my voice, I'm pretty safe. Infinite grind games are kind of like the trap hole of games to me. They take advantage of people's desires to just see the numbers go up. Sure, they're fun, and at the end of the day, if you do enjoy something, then it's worth it in my opinion. But for me, it's either those games or make YouTube videos. So yeah, just about the same. So these last set of games I want to talk about are what I call the diamonds in the rough. These are games I did not expect to be good, but ended up being a blast to play, to be honest. Oh, wait a second. Hang on. What's this doing here? Hold on just for a moment, guys. I need to edit this really quick. All right, there we go. So, like I was saying, these games were quirky and just overall a lot of fun without trying too hard. I'm not going to talk too much about them because I don't want to spoil you, and I think it's better if you go in fresh. But if any of these games look unfamiliar to you, I wholeheartedly recommend you give them a try. I think you'll really enjoy them. I certainly did. So, that was my year in gaming. What about yours? Let me know about what games you played down in the comments below. Hopefully next year things go back to normal and we can enjoy gaming the way we had been before 2020, you know? I mean, there's no way this shit could last until 2021.